Welcome back everyone to the Working Class Revolt, and today I want to share with you an absolutely amazing, enormous poll that has just come out. But before I tell you about that, it's worth mentioning that for the last 20 national polls, so if there was a general election held today, have all now shown Reform UK winning the election. Many of them showing now Reform actually winning a majority, meaning they don't have to try and form a minority government, do deals with other parties to pass legislation. But the latest poll that has come out is astonishing. It has Reform UK now on 362 seats, having an overall majority of 74, nearly matching the Boris Johnson result in 2019. Now let's be honest, in 2019 many of us voted Boris Johnson purely because it was a one-issue election to get Brexit done. That was his slogan he used. He didn't answer any other questions but get Brexit done. So for Nigel Farage and Reform UK, with only 5 MPs and a pretty new party, let's be honest, to match that result is unbelievable. You would have said only a month ago that this was impossible. But what's just as astonishing in this poll as Reform's result is the Labour Party's result. Labour Party going from 400 and something MPs all the way down to 130 MPs. The biggest single loss in UK political history. But just before I tell you about the Conservatives, please take a look at our new merch that we're selling. We're selling political humour cups. We've got 2 here, a Nigel Farage for Prime Minister and I'm voting Reform UK. You can find them at our website, which is in the link below, or click the shop button on the screen at www.workingclassrevolt.co.uk. The cups are $9.99 and it's a brilliant way to support this channel but also get something back in return. So carrying on, the Conservative Party, the oldest party in the history of the world, the most successful party in the history, they like to call themselves, would be totally wiped out with only 22 MPs. Only a few of the big names like Jenrick and Suella Braverman actually holding the seats. It's astonishing, and it is a political earthquake that's not being talked about enough by the mainstream media. So I want to ask you today, please comment in the comment section on how do you think the mainstream media and the uni parties are going to try and stop this happening. Because let's be honest, each week we talk about these polls and they're getting bigger and bigger for Reform UK. The establishment isn't going to take this lying down. Look how they tried to stop Donald Trump in America. And let's be honest, the UK mainstream is actually better at silencing and lying about people than they are in America. They're going to try everything to stop Nigel Farage. But do you think that Reform UK can carry this on all the way to 2029? A lot of people are saying, well, if Keir Starmer solves illegal immigration, maybe he'll win voters back. I don't think he will. After 10 years of being in politics and 9 years that being elected, I've found that once people leave the Labour Party or Conservative and vote for you, in my case an independent or a third party like Reform, once they make that switch, they don't go back to the uni party. They've broken that lifelong cycle of voting the same way as your parents and your grandparents did. Now, they're going to attack Nigel Farage on policy and spending. But do you think that's enough to derail this political movement that we've got going on? And just for a bit of fun, please comment in the comment section how many seats you think Reform UK will win by. Will they get an overall majority? Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.